Before you scroll away, take a deep breath and listen carefully. There is something you need to hear today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Life has been moving so fast that you barely have time to process everything that is happening around you. The pressure, the responsibilities, the disappointments, and the silent battles have been weighing heavily on your heart. Yet through it all, you are still standing. That alone is proof that you are stronger than you realize. Many people see your smile, but they do not see the struggles behind it. They do not see the nights when you questioned yourself, the moments when fear tried to convince you to give up, or the times when you felt completely alone. But I saw every moment, I saw every tear that never reached anyone else's eyes. I heard every prayer spoken in faith and every prayer spoken through pain. There have been seasons when nothing seemed to make sense. Doors closed unexpectedly, plans fell apart, people you trusted walked away, opportunities disappeared just when you thought things were finally improving. You wondered why everything seemed to be working against you. But what looked like chaos was often protection. What looked like rejection was often redirection. What looked like an ending was often the beginning of something greater. You have spent too much time believing that your best days are behind you. That is not true. Some of the greatest moments of your life have not happened yet. There are blessings you have not seen, opportunities you have not discovered, and victories you have not experienced. The chapter you are living right now is not the final chapter. It is only part of the story. Stop measuring your future by your current circumstances. A seed buried in the ground looks forgotten before it begins to grow. In the same way, there are things developing beneath the surface of your life that you cannot yet see. Growth is taking place, strength is being built, wisdom is increasing. The process may feel slow, but it is not pointless. There is a reason you survived every challenge that tried to break you. There is a reason you kept moving forward when quitting seemed easier. There is a reason you are still here. Your life carries purpose. Your journey carries meaning. The struggles you faced were not designed to destroy you. They were preparing you for the person you are becoming. Do not allow fear to control your decisions. Fear will always show you the worst possible outcome. Faith allows you to see the possibilities beyond the obstacles. Fear says the door is closed forever. Faith says a better door is already being prepared. Fear focuses on limitations. Faith focuses on opportunities. The next season of your life will require courage. It will require you to trust even when you do not have all the answers. It will require you to take steps before everything feels certain. But remember this, clarity often comes after movement, not before it. Sometimes the path becomes visible only when you are willing to take the first step. Release the mistakes of the past. Stop carrying guilt that has already served its purpose. Learn from it, grow from it, and move forward. Your future does not need to be a copy of your past. New decisions create new outcomes. New faith creates new possibilities. There are people who will never understand your journey, and that is okay. You do not need everyone's approval to fulfill your purpose. Stay focused on what truly matters. Protect your peace. Guard your heart. Continue becoming the person you were created to be. A fresh chapter is opening before you. New opportunities, new lessons, new relationships, and new experiences are waiting ahead. What once felt impossible will slowly become possible. What once felt distant will move closer. What once felt lost can be restored. So lift your head, strengthen your faith, refuse to let discouragement have the final word. You have come too far to stop now. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep growing. The road ahead may not be easy, but it is leading somewhere meaningful. One day you will look back and realize that the very season that tested you the most was the season that transformed you the most. Your story is still being written, and some of the most beautiful pages have not been turned yet. And before you move forward today, there is one more truth I want you to remember, my child. Understand. Not every closed door was a punishment. Some doors were closed because they were leading you in the wrong direction. Looking back, you may still wonder why certain relationships ended, why certain opportunities disappeared, or why certain plans never worked out. But one day you will see that what felt like loss was actually protection. There are lessons that can only be learned in silence. There is strength that can only be built during difficult seasons. And there is wisdom that often comes through waiting. The person you are becoming today is stronger than the person you were a year ago. You may not always notice your growth, but it is happening. Many people spend their lives chasing approval from others. They allow the opinions of strangers to determine their worth. But your value was never meant to be decided by other people. Your value was established the moment you were created. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone. You only need to continue becoming the person you were designed to be. The future ahead of you is larger than your current situation. Right now, you may only see a small part of the picture, but there are opportunities beyond your vision. There are people you have not met yet who will encourage you. There are places you have not been yet that will inspire you. There are experiences waiting for you that will change the way you see your life. Do not let temporary setbacks convince you that permanent defeat is your destiny. A difficult season is not a permanent address. Just because something is hard today does not mean it will remain hard forever. Growth often happens slowly. Success often arrives quietly. Transformation often begins long before anyone notices it. I want you to stop focusing on everything that could go wrong and begin noticing everything that could go right. Train your mind to look for possibilities instead of limitations. Train your heart to choose gratitude even when circumstances are not perfect. A grateful heart sees opportunities that a discouraged heart often misses. You are entering a season where confidence will replace hesitation, peace will replace confusion, courage will replace fear. The challenges around you may not disappear overnight, but your ability to overcome them will grow stronger than ever before. When you wake up tomorrow, remember this: you are not starting from nothing. You are starting from experience. You are starting from lessons learned. You are starting from strength gained through every battle you have already survived. The future is not asking you to be perfect. It is asking you to keep moving forward. My child, never underestimate the power of one faithful step. One decision can change a direction. One opportunity can change a career. One conversation can change a relationship. One act of courage can change a life. Keep taking those steps even when they seem small. The best chapters of your story have not been written yet. Keep believing, keep growing, keep learning, keep trusting. One day, you will look back and realize that the season you almost gave up in became the season that prepared you for everything you had been praying for. My child, remember the story of the farmer who plants seeds in the ground. The seed does not become a harvest overnight. First, it rests beneath the soil where no one can see it. Then roots begin to grow in silence. Only after time does the plant rise above the surface. In the same way, there are blessings developing in your life that are still hidden from your sight. Just because you cannot see them today does not mean they are not growing. Do not become discouraged by waiting seasons. Some of the greatest promises in Scripture were fulfilled only after years of patience and faith. Abraham waited for his promise. Joseph waited through years of hardship before stepping into his purpose. David was anointed long before he became king. Their stories remind you that delays are not always denials. Sometimes preparation takes longer because the purpose is greater. My child, stop focusing on what you have lost and begin noticing what remains. You still have breath in your lungs. You still have opportunities ahead of you. You still have the ability to grow, to learn, to love, and to make a difference. Gratitude opens doors that complaining never can. When you begin to appreciate what you already have, you will often discover that you possess more strength, wisdom, and potential than you realized. There will be moments when fear tries to speak louder than faith. In those moments, remember that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite it. The storms around you may be loud, but they are not stronger than the one who guides your steps. Just as the waves obeyed Christ, the challenges before you are not beyond his power. You are not walking this journey alone. Every lesson, every challenge, every victory and every setback is shaping you into the person you were created to become. Trust the process. Keep your heart open. Continue choosing faith over fear and hope over despair. The road ahead may not always be easy. The struggles that seemed unfair will reveal their purpose. The delays that frustrated you will reveal their wisdom. The doors that closed will reveal the better paths they protected you from. Until then, keep moving forward with confidence. Keep believing even when the evidence is not yet visible. Keep trusting that every step taken in faith is bringing you closer to the life you were meant to live.